Lila sat at a wooden table, her fingers tracing the edges of yellowed newspaper clippings.
These codes must mean something,
she murmured, her brow furrowed in concentration. The silence of the library was broken only by the soft rustle of paper as she shuffled through the clippings, each one bearing the same enigmatic symbols. Lila looked up, her gaze caught by a shadowy figure standing by the entrance. It was Mr. Thompson, the elderly librarian, his eyes sharp behind round spectacles.
"You might be onto something, young lady,"
he said, his voice barely rising above the storm outside.
"Those clippings have been here longer than I have."
Lila leaned forward, her curiosity piqued.
"Do you know anything about these codes?"
she asked, her voice tinged with urgency. Mr. Thompson nodded slowly.
"They've always been a mystery. Some say they're linked to the disappearances that haunted this town."
His words sent a chill down Lila's spine, the thought of a decades-old conspiracy taking root in her mind. Lila gathered the clippings, determination sparking in her eyes.
"I need to find out where these lead,"
she declared, her voice filled with resolve. Mr. Thompson offered a knowing smile.
"Be careful. Some secrets are darkly fixed."
With the clipping clutched in her hand, Lila approached the abandoned factory on the outskirts of town. Its rusting gates and broken windows stood as a testament to its forgotten history.
"This is where it begins,"
she whispered to herself, stepping forward into the unknown. Lila found herself in a vast room filled with old machinery, the air heavy with the scent of oil and decay. As she explored, her heart pounded in her chest, each step echoing in the silence. Suddenly, she heard a voice, low and threatening. "You've come too far, Lila," it warned, emerging from the shadows. It was a man, his face obscured, but his intent clear.
"I'm not afraid,"
Lila replied, her voice steady despite the fear gnawing at her. The confrontation was inevitable, but the truth was worth the risk.